The afternoon sun cast a long, jagged shadow across the wooden floorboards. At the front of the room stood our teacher, a figure of frozen stone. In her hand, she gripped a shard of broken glass, her knuckles turning a ghostly white from the pressure. The air in the classroom grew thick, heavy with an unspoken dread that made breathing feel like a chore. For the third time, her voice cut through the stillness, sharper and colder than the glass itself. "Who broke this window?" she demanded. No one moved. No one breathed. 30 students sat like statues, eyes glued to the scarred surfaces of their desks. I could feel my heart hammering against my ribs, a frantic rhythm that threatened to expose me. In my pocket, the baseball felt like a lump of lead, cold and accusing. I remembered the exact moment of the mistake, the snap of my wrist, the knuckleball dancing through the air, and the sickening crash as it missed the brick wall by mere inches. The sound of shattering glass still echoed in my ears, a ghost that wouldn't leave. The cost of the repair would break my father, who was already drowning in a sea of unpaid bills. My hand trembled on the desk, a leaf in a storm. Then, before my fear could pull me back down, my arm jerked upward, cutting through the suffocating silence of the room. "I did it," I whispered. The words felt like jagged stones scraping against my throat. I squeezed my eyes shut, bracing for the inevitable explosion of anger or the sharp sting of a ruler. I heard the floorboards creak. 1 step. 2. She was walking toward me. Each thud of her shoes felt like a heartbeat. She stopped directly in front of my desk, her presence looming over me while I waited for the end. Instead of a shout, there was only the soft rustle of paper. I looked up to see a worn, blue-covered book held out in her hands. She placed it gently on my desk. "I know how you like birds," she said, her voice dropping to a calm, steady hum. "This field guide is yours to keep. The school needs a new one anyway." She leaned in, her gaze meeting mine with unexpected warmth. "I am not rewarding you for the broken glass. I am rewarding you for your truthfulness." The tension in my chest finally snapped, replaced by a lightness I hadn't felt in days.